everyone, it's Jacob and Riley from ConcealedCarry.com, and we're doing another box unboxing today. Yeah. So this is exciting because it's May 2017, and May is a shipping month for Guardian Nation gear. So Guardian Nation members, one of the many benefits is 4 times a year in February, May, August, and November, we ship a box of gear that is worth at least the same amount that you've given us in membership dues. It's kind of our way of making sure that being a Guardian Nation member is a no-brainer, plus it's our way of being able to play with a lot of cool new products.
That's right, you know, and everything else you get in addition to being a Guardian Nation member is just like icing on the cake. I mean, you're getting all this great gear, equivalent to at least, in fact, usually it's quite a bit more than what you pay in dues. So everything else, the training skill videos, the being able to participate in our monthly Guardian Nation live events. Last night we just did one together with Rob Pincus and it was fantastic. If you missed it, you got to go watch the recording of that video now, because that was a really great event I think we had.
It was awesome.
Also 10% off every purchase in our ConcealedCarry.com store, including training courses. What else do members get?
Other benefits of being a member of Guardian Nation: on your anniversary every year, you get a gift certificate to take any class across our nationwide network of instructors across the U.S. That's a huge value. Plus, you know, something else kind of cool is you get access to our twice a year massive deep discounted sales. So we do a huge Black Friday sale with massive discounts on tons of product, and the only way to shop that is to be a Guardian Nation member. And a similar thing is our Happy Birthday America sale, which is coming up here on Independence Day in July.
Which is going to be like Black Friday, but in July. So.
Even better, right? Because we all like the flag more than turkey.
That's right.
That's right.
So we look forward to that 4th of July sale.
Tons of reasons to be a member of Guardian Nation. So with that said, if you're watching this video, if you're a member, thank you for being a member. This is on its way to you right now. If you're watching this video, you might have already even received it. And if you're not a member of Guardian Nation, you can go check it out at www.guardiannation.com.
Yep. Let's get into the box.
Let's do it. So the minimum value that's guaranteed is $116 in this box. So this month, luckily, it's not worth just $116. It's worth $157.94. So that's let's call it a little short of $160 worth of gear, which is pretty dang awesome, given that you know, you've given us $116. We've sent you back significantly more.
That's right.
Now look for this card right when you get to the box, because this card has a list of everything that's included in the box. And you might right now, if you're looking closely at this video, think that Jacob's a little bit insane and crazy. And it's true, my math skills need improvement, because as it were, if you total up the MSRP value of everything in the box, it comes to $157.94. But this says $171.94. So excuse me for the $15 error, but the correct value of everything on this list is $157.94.
That's right.
So first thing on this list, Riley, you ready?
Yep.
The Custom Crows Tactical Mag Carrier.
Yeah, so looks like we've got a little card here.
So these are the same guys that we put their holster, their major holster, in the box in February. And this month we have a custom mag carrier. Now a couple cool things that are about this mag carrier. One is that it is universal for any double stack and most single stack mags. And the reason that they can do that is because retention is not achieved with the Kydex. The retention is actually achieved with some huge magnets in here.
Yeah, really strong. I can't remember exactly what you call those types of magnets, but they're very strong magnets. So here we have a Glock 19 magazine, and slides right in. Really well retained. And that's just all because of the magnets that are in the back of this mag pouch. You can flip it around, doesn't matter which way you carry it. This is going to work with all types of magazines, at least as long as they've got metal. Now that's not a perfect fit, because that is a Glock 43 mag, but you can just see as an example with the magnets that are in there, really holds that magazine in place.
Yeah, even the Glock magazines, which are not metal, they have enough metal in them that these magnets will retain them.
Right. Really what these are is they are a metal magazine with a plastic coating on the outside of them. So, but yeah, it totally works.
Yeah, and you can tighten up the retention, you know, with the screws if you want to use the retention from the Kydex, from the shell itself.
Right.
But really the magnets are designed to do that. And another cool thing about this is it's reversible. What I mean by that is this mag carrier can be used for OWB carry or IWB carry.
Yep.
It comes with this clip which you can mount onto either side. So it's right hand, left hand, either way, and inside the waistband or outside the waistband, either way up to you.
So if you were doing OWB, you'd most likely carry it this way, where the clip is on, because one side of this mag pouch is a little bit slimmer than the other, so this protrudes on this side a little more. So you'd mount it this way, that'll be OWB. You can reverse this and go IWB and carry it that way, so it's for a very nice slim profile.
Yeah, it's really convenient, and I just think, you know, if you've ever shot mag carriers before, sometimes you have to look for your specific gun, your specific magazine. This is something that all of you should be able to use, and so we hope you enjoy it. And the MSRP value of this mag carrier is $55,
Yeah.
and they sell those right on their website. And I don't think there's anything else like it.
Right.
And it's because of those magnets that they're not cheap to make.
Yeah, I think the magnets alone in this thing are, I mean, that's a big chunk of the price of that mag carrier. Plus they're handmade right here in the USA.
They are, in Texas, for you Texans who love that. Lucky Shot USA ammo ears, MSRP value $10, $9.95 I think technically.
So these are really cool. It's legit hearing protection. Let's see, NRR
27.
So the noise reduction rating is 27. That's pretty good. It's, you know, most of your over-the-ear muffs are about 22, 23. This is right up there with a lot of your in-ear hearing protection. So these are little 9mm spent casings that now we have put the hearing protection into them. I've seen guys literally stick shell casings in their ears and use that as hearing protection. Not really, you know, correct or proper, and certainly not a NRR of 27. These are really legit hearing protection, and they're really cool looking too.
Yeah, people are going to ask you questions at the range, I guarantee it.
Am I talking louder now?
Yes, you are. Okay, so next on this list, Quick Draw, .44 ounce.
Here we go.
This is cool stuff. This is a brand new product. We learned about it at SHOT Show this year. It's not been on the market for a full year yet. It's manufactured in Utah. The company's based out of Idaho, but the manufacturing is done in Utah. It's a really, really cool product. And in fact, I think that we'll probably cut in here and show you some video of us using it on the range a couple of days ago. Yep. But the essential gist is this company believes in speed. They really, really care about the speed. And so this product really has two core applications. I'll talk about one, you can talk about the other. But one would be, and I think this is the primary reason it was designed, is for a holster. So it's a lubricant that you spray and you kind of coat your holster. And what that's going to do is, without reducing your retention significantly, it is going to greatly increase your speed to draw out of holster. And we actually did a little bit of a test with it not too long ago.
Yeah, it definitely is noticeable. You know, this is a way of making that draw stroke seem smoother, even though you don't necessarily lose a lot of your retention. Because a lot of you Kydex holster users, your retention is really based around the area around the trigger guard that is clipped onto the trigger guard. So this kind of slickens up everything else, so that once you overcome that retention, it comes out nice and smooth. I think in our tests that we did, we figured about a tenth to about 0.10 to 0.15 seconds shaving off of draw stroke time coming out of the holster, which may not seem like a lot, but actually that can be quite significant, especially in a deadly force encounter that you might be needing to get that out as quick as possible.
And this is something too that I was going to add. If you're thinking it's just for Kydex holsters, and that's not the case. The manufacturer of the product has done some testing with this across all different holster materials, including leather, and it works for everything. And it's just a lubricant, and so it's very effective. It's not going to damage any sort of material, and it's really good. And in this box somewhere is a card with some additional instructions about this sucker. So it says to reapply every 50 to 100 draws or every 30 days. And this is now available for sale on concealedcarry.com, so it's got some information on there about that. And we're really impressed. It also comes in a larger product. Yeah, this is the 4 ounce, and this is an aerosol, which is really nice. This one was just too expensive for us to throw in the box. So you got the 0.44 ounce pump spray in the box, but the 4 ounce is something that you can also purchase if you like this product. Yep. That's a more affordable way to get it if it's something you want to continue to use.
Yeah, this one's really convenient. I mean, I keep a can of this or whatever it is in my range bag, and I do use it.
Yeah, we like it. The other application is in a mag well.
Oh, right. Yes, I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, so I'm going to go ahead and this is my personal Glock 43 here, and it is hot. We have a berm right here. So a lot of times, especially with you Glock users, you're very familiar with getting dirt, dust, grime, things on your magazines, which is very easy to do. This is a real quick way at the range to throw on some of the quick draw, and it slickens up that magazine well and magazine so that it's going to drop freely much quicker, much easier, and you'll be able to insert it much faster as well. So another really great application for We got holsters we can use it in. We got magazine wells and magazines that it works really well on. I'd be careful not getting it inside the magazine, but just a little spray inside the magazine well, and it'll really improve dramatically the freeness that the magazine falls out of the magazine well with. And so that's another great application for it.
Yep, love it. Quick draw. Next in here, something kind of cool that we thought we'd do, and I don't know how often we'll do this in the box, but we were able to get everybody a copy of the Concealed Carry magazine. This is the magazine put out by the United States Concealed Carry Association. They're good friends, good partners of ours, and so they got a copy of the magazine for everybody. Some of you are probably already subscribers, so I guess you get 2 copies now. For those of you who are not subscribers, I hope that you can see the value that comes in this magazine, and you might consider subscribing. You can just subscribe to the magazine. The information is on our website in the menu, or if any USCCA membership includes the magazine subscription. So that's something you might consider if you enjoy the content.
Yeah, totally. And it really is good content. I mean, there's always very concealed carry relevant articles featured in this magazine, good gear reviews. I've been following you at the USCCA and the Concealed Carry magazine for a number of years now. So it's stepped up a lot since where they started. This is really a great magazine now. So we're very honored to get a copy of this included in our box this time around.
Yeah, they ship 8 of these a year, and I even like the advertising.
Yep.
All right, concealedcarry.com targets.
Oh yeah.
So the only product in here that is our own, as it were.
Legitimately our own branded. Here you go.
So there are 15 of these targets, and MSRP value on that is $5.
Yep. These are fantastic. These are the peel and stick kind, and I'll tell you, these are not cheap targets.
No.
Some of you are familiar with these kind of splatter type targets that are very similar. You peel stick, you throw them on something. They are high visibility. When the target is struck, kind of gives you, it breaks up some of the top layer material so you can see where that shot went in. These are much better than virtually all the other competing products we've ever seen, both in terms of, I think, the quality of the material as far as the splatter. It doesn't break up and splatter as big or as much as some of the other targets do, which frankly to me sometimes is annoying, because sometimes you see things that, especially if you're shooting at long range, 100 yards, 200 yards, 300 yards, and you see a hit on the target, or at least you think it's a hit. In reality, it's just a larger area of that target has broken off. These don't break up quite as bad, but yet you're still able to see pretty clearly where your hits go. But most importantly is the adhesive on these things. Now look at that. That bright yellow stickiness on the back there is really what it is. I mean, it's going to stick right on my shirt there.
It's a strong adhesive, and the adhesive also is phenomenal in weather. And I can't remember.
I don't really want to wear a target on myself.
No, don't do that. I can't remember the numbers, but it's good. At X number of degrees below zero and like 100 something degrees Fahrenheit, it's gonna stick in really cold, really hot weathers. Also, I think you're gonna find that the glare on this is so much better than other targets. An issue we have with a lot of the other glow and splatter reactive targets is that at a distance they just glare really bad, especially a nice bright sunny day like today. This has a special coating and paint level on it.
It's more of a matte.
Yeah, it's a matte kind of finish, and so they're a lot more expensive to make, but I think that they're far superior. So you got 15 of these. These are 8-inch perfect circle targets, and you have some other dots on there that you can use to replace holes once you've shot through it. And if you like these, we're selling them now on our website, but we hope to include targets in these boxes often.
Yep. Now one last thing here. You saw I adhered that to my shirt and reapplied it like 3 times. That's how good the adhesive is on these. That's been one of my big complaints about some of these peel and stick targets, is sometimes you'll stick them on the cardboard target backer and the wind just blows right off. They just don't seem to stick that well. This really, really sticks. You're not going to be halfway through your string of fire and realize, oh, my target is now flown off or it's peeling off, and you got to run down range to fix it. So anyway, really great targets. As Jacob said, there are 15 of these in this month's or in this quarter's box. So go check them out. Really great targets.
Yeah, I think you'll like them. And we're hoping to expand that line of targets.
What's
All
next?
right, next is the Real Avid Multi-Cutter. The MSRP value on this is $39.99. That's what they sell for in the stores. And this is a pretty cool multi-function tool. It has the look of like a Leatherman-esque type thing, but let us break this out and we'll show you some of the functions.
Yeah, and actually just real quick, this is this is legit. I mean, one, it's really big.
It's huge.
I'm probably not going to wear it on my hip all the time, but it's definitely something I'll keep in my range bag because it's got a lot of really great features as a general purpose cutting tool, but it's got a lot of other things here. I'll just go down the list real quick and then we'll pull it out of the package and show you what it's all about. We got a knife, we got a claw point knife, we got a brush limb saw, tree step starter, universal choke wrench, so you shotgun guys are really going to like that, and a gun pin punch. So a little pin punch that you can use on a lot of common sized pins that you might need to punch out on your gun, all in one little clever package with a great set of shears. So we'll open this up and let you check it out. So here's the Real Avid multi-cutter tool. Like I said, this has got a really fantastic set of shears. I mean, I wish I had this tool available when it came time to actually open the package to get it out.
That's always the case.
I mean, that would have made quick work of, I mean, these nasty clamshell packages that we are all familiar with. But I mean, it seems like these will cut just about anything within reason as far as shears go. What other tools we have on here? Now, there is kind of a little lock here. It took us a minute to figure out, but that locks the shears closed and enables you to fold the entire tool closed. And now we can access things like, here's the universal choke wrench.
For shotguns.
All the way from 10 gauge to 410. So there you go for you shotgun guys. Here's a little claw point knife, very sharp. I could feel it as I was pulling that out. And I'll go ahead and close that for safety. And here we have standard drop point 3-inch blade knife. Flip to the other side, little tiny limb saw. Take a little bit of work to get through some things, but at least you got the option.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. This is your little pin punch tool. And then finally, this is what is this thing called again?
Two different blades, I think. You have the.
This is the tree step starter. So there you go. And basically, you could use that as a little bit of a drill and different things in wood. So the Real Avid multi-cutter tool, really cool. Nice little sheath it comes with. And so if I fold that back up again, whammo. It's a serious tool.
Yeah, I really like these, and I think Real Avid's got a lot of products. So if you're impressed with this one, I would encourage you to go to the Real Avid site because they have an amazing line of firearm accessories.
They really do, and we hope to feature some more Real Avid products in the future because, frankly, we're fans.
Yep. Okay, Riley, the Crossbreed ARK, the ARK bag, which I think maybe it's a play off of like Noah's Ark, I don't know, but these are really cool. We saw these at SHOT Show the first time. Why don't you break it open?
We did, yeah. So the ARK or Arc Protector bag. Now, while I'm opening this, why don't you explain what this actually does?
So this goes back to the old Faraday cage kind of concept. So Faraday was the scientist, doctor guy, back in the day who figured out that a certain material could protect electronics from electronic magnetic pulse. So you're familiar with EMP attack, that kind of concept. And EMP is not just anymore this idea of like, oh no, some country is going to come in here and kill us with the pulse and all our electronics will die. But it has a lot of other huge values. It can protect you from things just like radiation or magnetic type things that can destroy electronics, power surges.
If you read right here, I mean, EMP resistant, waterproof, anti-corrosive, electronics, survival gear, valuables. So, I mean, we could put anything that we want to keep safe in here, keep it waterproof, keep it protected from electric magnetic pulses, which don't necessarily have to be from a nuclear device or anything.
It can be from a lot of things.
We could have a major solar flare, instance, which has happened before in the past, and knock a lot of things out. So anything that's valuable that you want to keep protected, the Arc Protector series from Crossbreed.
I love the size of this thing. It's huge.
Yeah.
Like you could put a couple of laptops, a good burner phone in there, maybe some
Radios.
USB drives, a ham radio or two, some stuff to really, some data you want to protect, some things you want to make sure they work when you need them to work. I'm very impressed with this thing, and the MSRP value, like I said, $19.95.
Yep.
So these are nice bags I think at a reasonable price, and we're really pumped to include that. We saw it, we thought, that's got to go in a box.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And it really is surprising just how big it is. you see the box, you think, oh, okay, it's a little bag, but I mean, you saw how big it is. It covered up my whole chest. So
19 by 22 or something like that. It's very big.
And also, real quick, in case you're wondering what this is, I believe this is the actual tape that you use to seal it with. So
cool.
Put that in there.
Very cool. All right, next on here, we're getting close to the end of the live fire drill cards. This is something I was pretty excited about. We learned about this recently. This is a company called Live Fire Drill Cards, and they launched in, I think, April. At least their website launched in April. I think they've been doing some testing with the product for a little over a year now. And the essential idea is, what these guys have done is they've created these single cards that are for different drills. So, Riley, which drill do you got there?
I have El Presidente.
And this one is the dot torture drills. These are drills you're familiar with. They didn't invent these. These are drills that have been around for a very long time. But on the back of the card, you have the instructions on how to set up and run the drill step by step. Now this one's got 7 stages, so it has all the information. And then on the front, you actually can mark your times down, so you can keep track. All right, my first run of this drill, how did I do? My second run, etc. And you can record up to 7 runs. It talks a little bit about what it has a list of what you're going to need to run this drill. It has what the skill focus is. It's got some really cool stuff. I'm just really impressed with these cards. Now, normally the deal with these, and you're getting 3. You're getting the El Presidente, the dot torture drill, and the switch hitting drill.
That's good.
And these are one-time use cards. Well, I should say you can put up to 7 runs of each drill on these cards. But normally these are sold in a big notebook like this one. And the idea is that you would come in here and they have, the big notebook has 30 different drills in here. You can run the cards, it has all the instructions. It also has training logs, so you can just log, your training above and beyond just these cards. So you can keep track of all your training at the range. It's a really nice notebook, got a lot of good information, instructions. It's a quality setup. You can keep track of your loadouts. It's a really clever idea. And we do sell the full notebook on our website. But there's a reason we picked these specific drills to send you this month.
Yeah. In fact, we'll be doing these drills as part of the Guardian Nation skill videos for the month of May that we're about to film here in just a few minutes. So we're going to work these into some of those drills and skills that we are going to be filming. So check it out. It'll be a great resource. You'll be able to use these to also follow along with this month's skill videos.
Yep, so we hope you enjoy those, and if you wanted to buy the whole notebook, I suppose you could, but we're really excited to include those. Now that wraps it up. One other thing that is on the card here is it shows the shipping value. Obviously, if you were to buy these products yourself, you'd be paying shipping. On the card, we put $10. That was an estimate. It actually is costing us $12.05 to ship this box. It's a flat rate box, USPS. We're sending to all you guys. They will leave our warehouse in Utah on Monday, May 15th. So you guys should get them toward the end of that week. So thank you again for being a member of Guardian Nation. We hope that you can derive a lot of value from these products. We really work hard to bring you things that we think are practical, that are usable, and relevant to being a Guardian.